Okay, in the last video, we showed how to print some text. Actually, it's on the screen here. If I run this program, it will go ahead and output welcome to CS 105. One thing that we didn't show was if we forget a quote, like that, or if we just don't put it in quotes and we hit OK, we actually get a syntax error here that the program alerts us about. And it says this expression contains a typo. So you might be asking yourself, okay, what is an expression? We know that if it's in quotes, it's going to be a literal. It's actually a string literal, and it'll run just fine. But what is an expression? Well, an expression is something that you're going to run without quotes. For example, we can run simple arithmetic as an expression. We could put in here 3 plus 5 and click OK. And it's green. We did not get an error at all. And if we click run, this is going to output 8 for us, which is the sum of 3 plus 5. However, just as a quick note, if we do decide to put that back in quotes, what do you think is going to happen? You can actually go ahead and pause here, and we can make this a little bit interactive. Go ahead and pause the video and run this yourself, see what's going to happen. I will just go ahead and continue though and run it, and it outputs 3 plus 5. It does not evaluate it as an expression. It evaluates it as a literal, and it prints exactly what's inside of those quotes. Now, what if we had a scenario where we wanted to combine a literal and an expression, right? Instead of just kind of outputting math, we could output something like the sum of 5 and 2 is, we can end our quote there with a space, and we can combine this with putting 5 plus 2. Now, this will not work. This is going to give us a syntax error, and the expression contains a typo. So, if we want to have this work for us, we have to add what's called an ampersand. On most keyboards, it's going to be holding Shift and 7, and you're going to get this ampersand symbol. This ampersand symbol is what allows us to combine a literal with an expression. And now when I click OK here, it turns green. And if we run this, it's going to output the sum of 5 and 2 is 7, just like we would expect. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and pause the program here. And what if we wanted this to read the sum of 5 and 2 is 7, and then we wanted to continue and say, and their difference is, and you gave the value of 3, because 5 minus 2 is 3. Go ahead and pause the program, see if you can figure out how to do that. And I will go ahead and continue here and have that out for us. Also, a quick note, it actually doesn't matter how much space you have between your plus sign here and the numbers. It doesn't matter. It'll work either way. So it's up to you, personal preference, if you want to have that white space there for readability or not. So anyways, yeah, we have right now the sum of 5 and 2 is 7. So now we'll add another ampersand and then another quote, and we'll type in, and their difference is, we're going to go ahead and end our string literal. We're going to add another ampersand, and now instead of doing 5 plus 2, we'll go ahead and do 5 minus 2. Click OK. It turned green for us, so we know there's not a syntax error. We can go ahead and run this, and we got the sum of 5 and 2 is 7, and their difference is 3, just like we would expect. Hopefully that makes sense for you. You can absolutely experiment more with this. You can do more than just addition and subtraction. You can do multiplication and division. Multiplication is going to be the asterisk symbol there, and division is going to be a forward slash. So yeah, have fun, experiment on your own, and I will see you in the next video.